What's up, guys? Posterior day 2. Oh, my gang just left me.
Like, I don't want to do these muscles.
Come on, let's do posterior day 2. So, remember, if you haven't yet warmed up, please get to it. It's posterior, think all your pull muscles, so all the stuff in the back. But I always do arm circles anyways, because it just makes me feel good. But hit pause if you have not yet warmed up, and let's start getting into it. Let's look at today's layout. The format is the exact same, but the moves. Single arm row. SA is single arm, SL is single leg. We got some glute bridges. We're gonna have 3 sets of all those. I want you to kind of prioritize strength a little bit more. A little heavier weight, a little bit lower reps. Then we're gonna go into our second block of work. Back flies, RDLs, lying clamshells, a little higher reps. Yours might look a little different. And then I'd love to leave you at this workout with a fun little biceps challenge. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, posterior days, I do them because I need them, but they're not my favorite days. I'm a push guy, so we're just gonna do this as best as we can. All right, single arm row.
Ooh. Right into it today, huh?
Right into it. Oh gosh. Oh, we put some lotion on and my hands are a little
Can't be ashy.
slippery.
You can't be ashy.
No, it can't be. Well, ashy is dry, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, single arm row. I'm gonna get in this lawnmower stance and I'm gonna pull the weight up toward my hip area here, go back down. I'm not gonna release on the bottom, I'm gonna hold that stretch. And I think I have 8 reps now. If you have a bench or chair, let me show you this, I'll just get on this side. I kind of prefer this tripod stance. Some people get on the bench and do this. I prefer this tripod stance. So if you have a bench or chair, I highly recommend you use that. But we have minimal time, minimal equipment. I'm already wasting the time. Let's just go off this one.
And you're procrastinating.
I know. Okay. 3, 2, me.
Kevin.
Now, I'm trying to accentuate that eccentric. I pull up, and then I'm holding that at the bottom a little bit. 4. I think that's 5.
That's
6. See that? I'm taking my time on the way down. 7, and I'm kind of holding that right there. That's it. Woo! Okay. Next side. We don't need any break for the next side. Here we come. 1. Now, the more you pull in your hip, the more you'll work your lats, and the more you pull up high, you start moving into the mid-back a little bit. I kind of find what's comfortable, honestly. But what I really want you to focus on, that's 8. Too many people just go up and let it fall down, and you're just not getting the full benefits of that rep. And this is already hard enough. I want to become as efficient as possible in the gym, so we learn a few of these things.
You gonna track or?
Yeah, I love track. I never forget. I never forget.
So.
I'm gonna write my 100 pounds because I have 150. Oh, that was 150 though. I'm so used to having 2 dumbbells. Glute bridge. Now, I'm gonna show you guys what I would actually do this first round. Maybe the second round I'll do like a little bit more minimal equipment, but I broke out the big gun here. Let's get in position. Handy. A lot of people are a lot stronger on this than they realize. Okay, glute bridge. Show you guys how to roll into it, especially when you deal with heavier weights. And then we're gonna try to take our time and get as close to the ground without resting as possible. I think I can do 12 with this, it's been a long time. So, kind of baby
Kevin.
pose. Oh God, Kevin, I'm trying to demo, buddy. Trying. Now, I like this a little higher up on my hips, so I have my hands help me a bit. Feet are squared up. 1. So if you get in and get close to my booty, I'm trying to get it as close to scraping the ground, holding that for a second or 2, and then going back up. If you have minimal equipment, I prefer you hold that stretch for a little longer to challenge yourself and stay in that kind of like rep range. Oh, you're not stuck doing 30 reps.
Sorry, no one's paying attention. Everyone's looking at your Kevin licking your head right now.
6-ish.
Oh, he's done. You're embarrassed.
Okay. 7. Woo. I am feeling this. 8.
Well, if it is 100 pounds.
9. Oh, I called out 12. I'm going to go to 12. But...
Do it. Oh, okay. Kevin is completely in the camera, and that's cat butt. Sorry, guys.
Trying to work Jimmy button. Okay. 12. Now, I'm not going to just drop. I'm going to come down the bottom, pretend like I have one more rep. Pause, and then I'm done.
So you're not dumping it, right?
Not dumping it. It's just a little trick. You're already tired, you're already in pain. So, get that last little bit out. Not to mention, guys, the last few reps are your most important for making muscle gains. So if you just dump half of that rep, you're really leaving a lot on the table that you could be getting over time. So look at that. All right, back and glutes. I don't think we need as much rest between these two. My back is pretty ready to go.
All right.
Let's do it.
How many reps?
I called out 8. We're gonna go a little more strength. Remember, the reps are a little fluid. So if you want a little more endurance, up your reps enough. Do 8 like I'm doing. If you want a little more strength, maybe go down to 6 with dumbbells, something like that. You got enough room? Anyway.
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. You're gonna feel your back a lot more when you start getting that stretch. Bye.
Any tips on this?
Pull hard.
No, just do it.
Yeah.
I see the work though. I'm getting that full stretch, full range of motion.
Hey. And done. Yeah, I guess my tip would be, play with this back leg, make it go a little wider. Especially when you're lifting heavier, you want a really strong base. You don't want to have to be worrying about balancing the whole time. You want to be able to just focus on lifting the weight.
Okay. So wider.
What's that?
So wider, not just in a straight line.
Yeah. I'm not like here.
Yeah.
So now I'm off balance, but I come out here and I feel better. Play with it. I don't think there's like a right or wrong. It's just whatever works for your body.
Makes sense.
Elbows are slipping. Already slipping. There.
I see your lots.
What's that?
I see your lots.
Oh yeah. That's the idea. Grow the glutes. Hey, pretend like this on the right. Down. Ooh.
Felt good. Yeah?
Yeah. Now, I designed this first block in a way that the leg movement doesn't interfere with your grip strength, because it's hard if you do rows, then you go to deadlifts, your forearms are just done. But if that's the case, if you can lift more weight, but your forearms can't lift the weight for you, I recommend some wrist straps. I don't think I need them today since it's pretty well spread out, but we use them all the time. We love them.
Yeah.
So, highly recommend it. I think if I was on the bench, I'd be able to pull a little more weight and I might use the straps, but we only got 30 minutes. So, ain't got no time for that. Or is it, ain't nobody got time for that? Oh, sorry. What do you got? You need to deposit that bottom, try to get a little bit of stretch. With this exercise, there's not a ton of stretch there.
So you're not touching the bottom.
No, it looks like I might be.
It's your shorts, but
Yeah.
you actually are not touching the bottom.
Nope. I wait till I kind of feel my shorts, graze it, and then I
Okay. Peter,
come back. Hey, Pete.
you baby.
Even if you have minimal weight, then just go a little slower to make it feel a little heavier.
I'm looking at the position of the weight on your hips.
Yeah, I like it a little higher. It allows me to kind of collapse in a little more. It's just like my bone structure. Some people like it a little higher. 10 knuckles. One more, hand down. But I think, again, I'm sounding like a broken record, but many people are just like hurrying through it, and there's nothing wrong with that, I guess. But if you're with me in my gym, I'm again trying to get you the most amount of gains in the time possible. And I think you get like a little 10%, 15% boost if you do something like this. So,
Truck it.
I have the same weight. I don't necessarily need to come over here and track it every time because I plan on just staying with this weight. And I can just kind of pre-fill this. And if it changes, it changes. But I've been hitting pretty dead on, so
Nice.
I'm okay with that. All right. And I don't think I need a lot of rest between these two. Yeah, if you need less rest, fast forward. If you need more rest than me, maybe you're lifting a lot heavier, right? Then please hit pause. If you only have 30 minutes, you might want to stick with me because I think I've been doing pretty good on time.
Yeah.
Thanks, you.
That's your form.
Well, not to brag, but you know what we were talking about, you and me, was having you guys come in the gym with me and see what it's like to actually do a real workout and struggle and sweat. This is real. I'm not messing with you guys. You know, so like, I think there's pros and cons to everything, but some of the trainers online, they're just like, you know, you're not gonna see me fail. It's like, I want you to see that because I want you to mimic that. I want you to try really hard. And it just makes me feel better too. If I were watching a trainer online, I'm working my ass off and he's sitting there smiling.
Yeah, misery likes company.
What's that?
Misery likes company.
Yeah.
It's hard. This is hard stuff. It shouldn't be easy. It never should be easy.
But if you give it enough intensity, you know, 30 minutes can be very hard. But it's up to you to bring that intensity. I can show you the way. But if you're just doing this at home and you're not sweating right now, you're not challenging yourself with weight, then it will be too easy. And then you're not doing what I want you to do. And I want you pushing, working hard. Because that's ultimately way more important than the exercise selection and the things I'm saying. You gotta be working hard. Give your reason, give your body a reason to adapt.
Well, it's just about showing up with integrity and not just checking off a box.
Yes. I don't want you just rushing through these exercises. I want you taking your time, and that was something that you and I were noticing. And we wanted to bring something different to the field. Little fitness. No, I don't know how we're gonna put this away. I'm gonna have you put the 100 away.
Hell no. Crazy. Peter, show interest.
Why don't you care about me, Pete? 4.
Peter.
5.
Hi.
6.
Gotta have some entertainment here.
Oh yeah. 7. The kitten gym.
The kitten gym.
8. Feeling this.
You feeling it? It's not me. Oh, okay, Peter.
11. Yeah, didn't that feel you, boy? 12.
Don't drop it, don't drop it, don't drop it, don't drop it, don't drop it.
And okay, cats are out of the way. Yeah.
Yep.
Probably burn more calories moving this 100 out of the way.
I like to roll. Or just ask you to do it.
All right, well, I already did that in. Or pre-entered it, I can't even talk. So we got back fly, RDL, and line clamshells. So I think those are all exercises that are pretty standard. You guys know about them. I don't think I need to describe them too much. So I'm gonna get my weights ready.
So 16 reps of each?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna change the RDL to 12. I'm kind of feeling 12 a day. I'm gonna go a little slower So I might get a little fewer reps. But I'm good with the other ones.
You're at 15 minutes, so you're good.
Oh well. I'm gonna actually finish this in here. All right, back lie. So, bend over to wherever's comfortable for me. Take my time. It's not like I'm hugging or unhugging a massive beach ball. And then at the bottom, I'm gonna try to hold that. I'm gonna try to hold that and allow that muscle to stretch and still feel the tension. You can do these on the chair if you want. Sometimes I prefer it on the chair, but what are we doing? Minimal equipment, minimal time. I've got 12, I might be able to go, we'll see. 16 reps, so that's quite a bit. Here we go.
What's the weight selection there?
Well, I got 12, but I'm trying really hard to not just collapse on the way down, and to kind of get those elbows far and squeeze back.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Now, standing up versus sitting down, you might notice that your weights are a little lighter sitting down. The reason is because inevitably we all get a little bit of body movement. You can see I got a little bounce. Trying to control it, though, I overthink it. But when you're sitting down, you get less. What I like about standing up is, if you're trying something really heavy, 14, 15. It can aid you for those last few reps. I could have held that a little better, so.
You kind of dumped it.
I know, I kind of dumped it. I'm gonna take mental notes. Hey, Jimmy, don't do that next time. And this is something that you need to keep reminding yourself about over and over and over. All right, RDLs. Yeah, go right into that. All right. Already getting sweat. Now, if you remember for RDLs, I don't mind if the weights are, some people like them at the sides. You have like back problems, kind of 45 or 90. I'm kind of somewhere between 45 and 90. It's just comfortable for me. I don't want to overthink it. Big chest, off lock knees, go down as low as I can, hold it for a few seconds, and go back up. Damn, I'm trying to keep my chest up. Gives me a little more stretch. On the hamstrings, 3.
So the head is neutral, neck is neutral.
4, yeah.
Yeah.
Sound bounce spot.
Yeah.
5, I got a little tilt because that helps me get my chest up.
Yeah. I also see how far back your glutes are.
6. I keep trying to think knees back, glutes back.
Yeah. It's hard.
7.
Takes practice.
Yeah, and I'm also trying to keep the weights as close to my legs as possible. Sometimes I'll put my thumb out, just to make sure I'm close. The dumbbells are the trains. Your legs are the tracks. I think it's still on. 12. You squat to let go. Clamshells. Now, you want to see something? You want to see me in pain? This is gonna be it right here. We do both sides. Now you can also do this, we do right and left, but you can sit down on a chair and get these both done together if you're really pressed for time. You're gonna be there. I don't want you to see my shorty shorts, but
I got you.
I'm on my side, comfortable. I'm gonna do my best not to allow this to fail. Like I said, I'm gonna do my best. Got 16 reps, 8 per side. Pick a band that works you. Probably gonna get hard to remind because I'm really bad at these. So here we go. 1.
You're not bad at them. They're
Taking
just
my time.
hard for you.
A little weak right out. 2. 3.
Does it matter where your head placement is?
I think so. I'm comfortable.
Just anything.
4. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of good for me. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you guys a tricky thing next round. 5. You see, with this weight band, 6. This is a good and bad thing about bands, is I can really work. It allows me to work that range of motion over here. 7 and 8. Whew. But The bad news about these bands is I'm not working much of the range. Oh God. I'm not working as much on the kind of lower range of motion. So I'm gonna switch bands next time. So I'm hitting both this flex portion and the stretch portion. Because with any type of resistance loop, sometimes one of those gets a little, not enough attention paid to it. 6, come on. 7, and 8. Man, that one that kills me. And you guys, you already did posterior day 1. You did the booty blast challenge. You probably felt something. So, oops. This is the one I'm going to use next because it's stronger. And so I'm going to work that bottom portion. There won't be as much range of motion though, but it'll kind of work the full range in totality.
So you don't need to track because you kind of know what you're going to do?
Yeah, I mean on this one, I'll probably just write the band. Some of the bands have like weights on them, but back fly, I used 12s, which is 24. RDL, I had 30s, which is 60. And I don't know, I could do like gray.
See, I like tracking because it makes me feel like I'm actually doing something.
100%.
Good data.
There's data. Alright, 12 looks pretty good.
Are you going to failure though?
What's that?
Are you going to failure though?
Well, that's a good question. So actually, let me show you what it looked like if I went up in weight. You're probably going to see a little bit more body motion, so I gotta try to get up there. Reps might go a little faster because I'm coming down, and I might have to take a break in between. So let's see. Let's see what happens. And if I start this, I get 4, and I'm like, nope. And then I'll just pick up the other weights. Not a big deal.
Okay.
Big 1. Oh yeah. It's getting hard, that's it. Yeah.
I'm going to hear about this after this. And you said you like seeing the trainer fail. Let's see it. Let's see the trainer fail.
Thanks.
Right, guys?
7.
Now you're going to be stubborn, aren't you?
Nah.
You're going to do the whole thing without failing.
No. 10. So
Oh, that's it?
I felt like that was crap. No, I'm gonna keep going, but I'm just gonna take a little mid-set break because I felt like my reps weren't as clean as I'd like. So I got 6 more. I would like to rest 5-15 seconds, give or take. Nothing wrong with that. In fact, in some of my future programs I'm gonna do for you guys, we're gonna program that in. It's a style of rest pause training that I absolutely love.
I'm a fan too.
6, 5, 4, 3, trying to bring my shoulder blades together. 2, 1.
Ooh.
So on that one, that bottom hold, it's a little harder. If you're at a gym, you have cables or something, it's a little easier because gravity just kind of takes over your running. But, we do the best with what we got that day. We don't worry about the rest, do we?
Nope.
Nope. Thanks for training me, Pete.
Nope. That.
It's not even counting reps.
About 24 minutes in.
Alrighty, else.
You're good.
Alright. Now, I'll be honest, I don't want to take the time to open this video, but this is where I probably put some straps on. So my hands are a little sweaty, so it helps with that too. It's not just grip strength.
You want some chop?
Yeah, let's find it. Alright. Attitude, I think that's 12 last time. Wow, that's a good stretch.
Yeah.
2. Now, if you're hyper stretchy, like Sabrina is, you might need to put yourself up on some plates or a box. But that's about as low as I can go. Now, some of you might only be able to, like right here. That's all you can do. I want you to find the stretch with your own body and don't like crazy push it, but you'll know, find a good stretch personally and then hold that and come back out.
I want them to see you suffer in the mirror.
Those things I know.
Whew. It's that range of motion. For me, that's impressive.
You know, and here's the thing. So I'm actually surprised at myself right now. Is, last one, this one. Actually, just posted about that on Instagram today. They did a study between stretching, right, and lifting to that complete range of motion. They found that both groups saw the same results. So when people are like, oh, I need to put down my lifting to go stretch or something, or I need to do a stretch program. Lifting is a stretch program. If you work that range of motion and you're smart about it, you get some awesome flexibility from lifting. Who knew? Except for the people that knew. That's a good percent, isn't it?
Okay.
Who knew? The people that knew.
You're procrastinating.
Wherever you go, there you are. All right, so this one's a lot harder for me. I'm not gonna get the range of motion. I picked a harder band to work different aspects of this move. Here we go.
So see how you're not just dumping it at the end. You're keeping that tension.
Trying to like find that perfect tension, hold it for a second or two.
That's what we're talking about.
And it's also why we only have 8 reps, you know?
It's a what?
It's also why we only have 8 reps, because it's like we're making them more quality
All right.
than just doing 20.
Yeah, sometimes high reps just makes you want to get through it
Yeah.
and save it for the end. You're not saving anything, you're just doing it.
8. Small. And yeah, I agree. So I think like you said before is, don't just try to get through this workout, really try to lift it. Even if you only had 20 minutes and you just took your time, you can get a lot done. Like, yeah, this is the very weak side.
Yeah. The weak cheek.
Oh, it's barely moving. 5, but I'm fighting.
You're doing more than you think you are.
6.
That's a lot.
7-ish.
You got it. You got it.
8. Stuff.
But when I see this in other programs, I see them just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Big difference there.
I think when it comes to, I would argue when it comes to muscle building, I would say that this method is maybe just a little bit better than that, because again, it's range of motion. I'm doing a bicep curl, I'm just winging it up. The momentum is taking out a lot of the stuff where I could be muscling through it.
Yeah.
And so slowing down to learn. Now, if you're an athlete, you might need to train in a higher speed, and that's fine too. So it really comes down to your goals. You don't need to, you don't always have to do what the trainer on the screen or me on the screen does. You can say, well, I have different goals, but I like the exercises. Let me do those. Oh goodness, I'm gonna start with 15. So.
All right, you're at 28 and a half.
Okay, oh gosh. All right, so we're gonna do, this is 10, 10, and 10, like our tricep challenge. We're gonna do 10 full bicep curls. We're gonna do a 10-second hold at 90 degrees. And then we're gonna finish off with
Face me.
lengthened partials.
There you go.
Okay. So, let's go. Can we face you on this one? That way I can look at my biceps in the mirror.
Sure.
3, 2, 1. Arms, not just dumping it at the bottom.
Yeah. Elbows are close to your body. Is that where you want them?
Close. That's what I like.
Okay.
And sometimes I even like to put the inside of my hand on the dumbbell. And that creates that kind of like little squeeze there. I think that's 4. 5, 6. Now we do these challenges again to kind of leave you hopefully feeling a little pumped up, a little good. And hopefully the better you feel leaving a workout, the more likely it is you're gonna show up the next day. So this is 10. I'm actually gonna finish that rep fully. Come up and 10 seconds on. I got a clock right there I can watch.
Okay. You're on camera.
My legs are shaking. I'm doing biceps. All right, that's 10 seconds. 10 partials. 1,
So the partial is lower to mid?
2, yeah.
Okay.
3, We have 2 rounds of these. And I'm trying not to release at the bottom too. 6. Keep that tongue under tension. 7. 8. Oh Lord. 9.
Look underwards.
10.
Oof.
All right. I mean, that's a lot. Again, the programming on this was to have a fun challenge at the end. It wasn't to worry about the science of everything, because if your workouts aren't fun and you're not enjoying yourself, what are you doing? What are you doing? So you gotta be silly, you gotta pick things that you enjoy. You gotta do some things you don't enjoy too, don't get me wrong. But prioritize fun.
And a little dash of science.
A little dash of science would be nice.
31 minutes.
Okay, here we go. Read some more. Now on these first ones, I am releasing at the bottom.
Okay.
I'm literally making this up as I go. Sorry. I can already tell this is a little rough. Yep. Especially at this pace.
Here.
6. Now, everybody has muscles that are just better at certain things. I'm really good at pushing. So my chest, tricep, shoulders are pretty good. 8. At strength and endurance, but biceps,
Not your forte.
they're not. They just get fatigued really fast. Right, 10 seconds. So if you want to keep going, you don't need to take the breaks with me. That's fine.
It's lower than 90 is it supposed to be?
No.
Okay, just checking. Love you.
I understand, yeah. All right, 10 partials. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're not releasing at the bottom, right?
No, I'm not.
You're not supposed to, right?
But I hope that you're working as hard that you need to take some breaks.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not, then you're not really doing it how I want you to.
You're almost done, too.
10.
Ooh.
You saw I got a little bit of body English at the end? I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna be all, it's supposed to be a perfect angle. But,
Yeah.
whew, really hope you guys enjoyed that. Posterior too. That's all I got. I'm gonna go take these little spaghetti arms and get out of here.
Peter.
Pete, what are you doing?
Chilling.